If anything happens,
I'll find her.
Huh?
Don't worry about the cure, Batsy. You're fine. Never better. Think about it. What could be more powerful than getting the inside line from the Clown Prince of Crime? Besides, it's not really seeing things if the guy really is in your head.
You checking in on me, Bruce? Decided you need my help after all? I guess not. Have you heard from Barb recently? I can't contact her.
Oracle's comms were affected by the explosion at Ace Chemicals. She'll be back online soon.
Alfred's been keeping me updated on the situation outside. If it's getting too much for you, you'd let me know, right? I'm still running tests on the infected. We'll get to the bottom of this, Bruce. I'm sure of it. I'm sure between you and Barb, you've got this under control. Tell her I said hi. I'm still running tests on the infected. We'll get to the bottom of this, Bruce.
Won't you at least tell me what's going on? My wife must be going out of her mind. I'm not even sick. Not like the rest of these lunatics. Please, just let me speak to my wife. Just one phone call. I'll cooperate, whatever you want. Just let me speak to Judy. Is that too much to ask?
Henry Adams, current headmaster of the McCallum Academy, one of Gotham's most prestigious schools. Henry Adams is an anomaly. He has been infected the longest, having received a blood transfusion following the successful hip replacement operation. After returning to work, staff reported that he had changed for the better, having become both calmer and more friendly. When I approached Henry after learning of his transfusion, he refused to be taken into care and had to be forcibly detained. I believe that if there is a cure to this affliction, it will be found in Henry. Henry Adams is an anomaly. He has been infected the longest, having received a blood transfusion following the successful hip replacement operation. After returning to work, staff reported that he had changed for the better, having become both calmer and more friendly. When I approached Henry after learning of his transfusion, he refused to be taken into care and had to be forcibly detained. I believe that if there is a cure to this affliction, it will be found in Henry.
You got lucky, Bat Freak! This time, the Goliath is ready!
他根本看不起哪里像小丑。
You and me, Bats, toe to toe, man to man, freak to freak. The Goliath is back and stronger than ever. I'm gonna have fun with you. You think you can match me, Bats? Come try it. I'll punch those pointy-ass ears into your skull.
Albert King, aka the Gotham Goliath, retired prize fighter and the second new victim of Joker's blood. Gotham General failed to accurately record a series of transfusions. During a routine procedure, King was infected with blood from the Arkham City batch. After returning home, 3 members of his immediate family were hospitalized when King forced each of them into an arm wrestling contest, the losers of which had their arms ripped from their bodies. By the time I caught up with him, King had smeared blood across his face in order to create a hideous Joker smile.
Couldn't resist, could you, Bats? Oh, look at me! The king has never looked so good! I've been playing around with a little ditty just for you, Batman. I think you're gonna like it. Do-do-do-do-do. the time. You know you'd look great on stage. You and me, we'd kill it. Really, we would. No, really, we'd kill it. Kill it! And you'd enjoy it, wouldn't you? 'Cause you're sick like me. Like all of us. You want me to sing for you? Yeah, you do. Just get me an audience. And cameras. I love cameras. I'll make a charismaniac out of you yet. When I get out of here, I'm going international, Batman. Johnny C's big comeback tour just got bigger, bolder, bloodier. My songs are gonna lodge in their brains like a rusty ice pit, baby.
Jonathan Brown, aka Johnny Charisma, the self-proclaimed messiah of entertainment. Infection first diagnosed 4 weeks ago after coming off stage and beating a groupie into a coma. As far as the rest of the world is concerned, he is attending rehab in an exclusive clinic. It would appear that the infection has amplified a not inconsiderable ego into something far greater. Current projections indicate that the infection will be at maximum levels within 48 hours.
It's good to see you back. Did you miss me? I know you did. Is it my turn to experiment on Robin yet? I'll show the boy how to draw blood. Look, Bats, this Robin. He's an amateur, a baby. He doesn't deserve you, Batsy. The boy's never brooded in his life.
我并很讨厌人家叫小孩子。
Besides, you've got all the sidekick you need right here. And I'll prove it to you. Robin and I will fight. And whoever gouges out the other's eyeballs first gets to be your best friend. He's cool with it, I asked. When you threw me in here, I thought you'd at least torture me a bit, Pats. You know, whip out the Iron Maiden, play with the old thumb screws. But trying to cure me? Oh, that's really cruel.
Christina Bell, an executive at Queen Industries.
流产。
She was exposed to Joker's blood during a transfusion following a miscarriage. 3 weeks after the transfusion, Christina returned to work and entered the boardroom for a monthly meeting of shareholders, only to find her seat had been taken. All 11 men in the room were found with their throats slit and smiles carved into their faces. When confronted with her crimes, Christina merely laughed. She appears to have taken on the more extreme aspects of Joker's personality. And since her incarceration, she has displayed signs of Stockholm Syndrome.
斯德哥。
A challenge beneath Chinatown. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selena's life depends on it.
Ha! That man's got a tank now? Guess we got him scared. I sure hope the bat died in that explosion.
It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective.
Ah,靠！
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Well, well, you figured it out. Or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Most of them will kill me. Great. I can do this.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
当初穿这件衣服的演员其实尺度也蛮高的。
One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big, mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. dark night, you should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
Nice driving, idiot. Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
Are you?
Yes, me, it could be any one of those whack jobs that Bat banged up in Arkham. I mean, who doesn't want Batman dead? I didn't think Scarecrow had...
Welcome back to the Riddle-torium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
太无聊。
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes. Well, are you going into the room or what?
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading feng shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friend.
Your mockery is... Well, there we go. It's you're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind. You're lagging behind. Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistants?
Spoiled.
Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
Another key. This is going to take all night, isn't it?
怎么感觉这模组眼睛特别大颗啊？是有错觉吗？
Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion. Mental exhaustion.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Sorry for making criminals think less of you.
Hey, have I ever hurt anyone? I'm not one of the bad guys, Batman. I'm freelance.
You should pick a side, Selina.
Your side should pay better. Batman, the next tests are ready. And I really can't wait to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Love the new car, Bats. Oh, all those guns. It's like an evil clown was whispering in your ear as you drew up the designs. Scarecrow's army. The other guys. Other guy? Scarecrow's working with some badass militia type. Thinks he's a badass anyway. Wears his own batsuit. Batman ain't gonna like that.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Bomber drones online and ready to engage. Batman took out a drone. Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down.
这应该是出车祸，应该看听起来有点这样。
This is no territory of yours, Batman. It is mine, and you will suffer my dominance.
Alpha target spotted. Northern sector, Miyagani Island. I've lost the drone. Kingston unit offline.
用摇杆要全部致命一击也太困难。
Batman sighted. Track him. Lost the Mama drone. Drone feed offline. Hit back. Drone down. Drone's been hit.
加技能玩到全10级以上致命血算厉害，
Drone's offline. Grand Avenue.
因为我现在光是用摇杆玩打不准，一定要现在改键盘玩。
I'm telling you. He's there. Engage!
There's more where that came from. Rattler's been hit. Drones in Bristol offline.
啊，卡住了 ，MP。
Target sighted. Drone unit in Kingston is down.
小鸡任务啊！标记不了，算了，直接打。
I should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
I'm done fighting fair.
改成用键鼠。
Alpha target flying. Drone feed offline. Get back! Batman's taking out a Rattler. We lost one, sir. He's making you look like a fool. Rattler offline. You got a drone. No! Rattler's been hit. Alpha
The
target
bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
键盘要吹油门太困难。
Congratulations, sir. Bomb destroyed.
Protect these bombs, Sergeant. Whatever it takes. Engaging target. Batman took out a drone. Make him pay. Lost the Rattler.
Doing control. There's a body on a rooftop in Kingston. Doesn't look good. Falcon 4 out.
金士顿。
Dense planted something big. Wild.
哎，这个
Would he team up with Penguin? This ain't Batman's turf no more. He better get used to it.
哎呦，又被这吓到。看，又被这只吓到，几百了。金士顿上面有。
Control, we have a riot taking place in Grand Avenue. It's going off down there. Over.
Batman, you think me so easily defeated? You think some rusting factory was the only weapon I had?
金士顿的尸体。
I can't believe you're Bruce Wayne, Batsy. I mean, I can't believe you're Batman, Brucey. So the whole trust fund playboy fiddling while Rome burns thing is an act? 'Cause I love it. Come on, Bats. There's mutilated stiffs out there just waiting to be gawked at. Can't be worse than anything I ever left out for you.
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
金士顿哪里？不要吵了。
Well, there goes the riot. It's always the same. It starts fun, then people show up, taking it way too seriously with all their fancy equipment, and spoil it.
This head of yours, Bruce. So many secrets. So much pain. So much me. So much... Oh, violent imagery involving me. Oh, Bruce. You only had to ask.
在哪里呀？那个尸体？要金士顿。绕一些。
There's definitely some kind of creature flying around out there. Who are these army guys? They're taking over buildings, blocking off roads like they own the place.
Come in, Control. We have rioters on Miyagani Island. Falcon 5-0.
哎，吵死！先把他抓起来。
The Arkham Knight longs for your death, Batman. Yet I promised him I'd give you a worse death.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
At least when Riddler's on the billboard, you can tune it out. All those big words. Scarecrow gives me the creeps.
Hi, Diddle Diddle, Detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City.
他被丢在里面没出来。
I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Right, okay. Riddler bot memory formatted, adaptive AI algorithms uploaded, joints oiled. Now, give my creation life! Ah, damn it! Useless hunk of dead metal. Do you want to become a semi-automated theme park mannequin? Because that's the fate in store for you.
Problem, Eddie?
Ah, Miss Kyle. You're here.
And you already have company. Almost, anyway. Did you lose your friend's batteries?
Why, yes. In a manner of speaking, anyway. I'm depleted.
And always compensating for it, too.
Oh, Catwoman, your wit never ceases to occur. Now, I need you to procure a set of rechargeable energy cells for me. Stag Enterprises' Nimbus Tech will work. I'm sure Wayne Enterprises has an equivalent.
Got it. It's been a pleasure as always, Eddie. Except for the talking to you part.
Wait! At least take a glimpse at what it is you're supposed to be stealing. There, in the robot's chest cavity. Go on. It won't bite.
Eddie, there's no... What the hell? Eddie, make this thing let me go.
Batteries? You think I needed batteries? Oh, Ms. Kyle, you underestimated my bespoke power supply innovation.
还是这样被抓的。
Was your downfall.
What is this, Eddie?
This is, you are, fate. You see, I've identified what I believe to be some sort of attachment between you and Batman. The base nature of this attachment, quite frankly, disgusts me. But it will bring him here.
You'll regret this.
The world's greatest detective does not frighten me.
If you...
He's here! Run! I see you, Batman! Batman's taken out a drone. Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance!
Cash, the Arkham Knight drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miyagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Hey. The hell is that thing? It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go! No way you're catching me going anywhere near these chemicals now, my friend. Run! Go! Go!
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead. Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely. The car veered off an empty road. Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body. traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face.
Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash.
If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened. Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out. I need to examine the reconstruction. Pinpoint where she landed. Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence.
Hi.
The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot. I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away. Lucius, Oracle left me the Scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gamby store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
Azrael.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden forever. I have studied you for a long time. You have a code. You will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove your abilities, when the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
As you wish.
This was just the beginning. There are more challenges ahead. Contact me when you're ready.
Sir, I've captured Azrael's performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you are considering him as your successor?
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch. Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
You see what that thing does to cars? I ain't staying to find out!
Fire suppression system has been cut. I need to get it back online to get the blaze under control. Firefly.
You beat me once, but that's a long time ago. That's it, Batman. Keep chasing me. I'll turn you to ash! Let the fire surround you! Dodge these flames! It's been too long, Batman! You'll burn alive. I'll roast you alive. No. No. You won't catch me. Tonight, this stinking city will be purified by flames!
You know, sir, I believe we've met that charming pyromaniac before.
Firefly.
It seems Scarecrow made everyone aware that Gotham would be defenseless tonight.
He's dangerous, Alfred. Keep watch for more fires.
What's with all the rain? Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid with that umbrella. Gaining on me! Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive!
I got away. If you can hear me, Batman, thanks.
That's one nasty-looking cloud hanging over Ace.
Hey.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh, God. Come on, get us out of here!
I'm heading to Wayne Tower. If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he can hide from you, sir, he's in for something of a surprise.
Can't wait to see Batman and the Arkham Knight go toe-to-toe. I'm gonna find the Bat, drag him out of that tank or car or armored personnel, whatever, and beat him to a pulp. Just watch me.
Nice of you to drop in, Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake.
Bruce? It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages.